Hello, students. Let's read the problem. And it says, Adriana bought a new house for $285,000. The price of the house increases 7% every year. What are the values of A and B that model the exponential function y equals A times B to the x power, right? Okay, so let's find out what's given to us. Well, we know that the price of the house, right, was $285,000 because that's what it says that she bought it for, right? And then it says that the price of the house is going to increase 7% each year or every year, right? And they're asking you to find the value for A and B from the equation, which is your exponential function, which is right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down my exponential function, which says y equals A times B to the x power, right? And what we need to do now is replace those values from my given problem. But we need to keep in mind that we need to remember that A and B are two things that are very important from the problem. Is that right? A is the starting value. Like in this case, the starting value for B for the house. Is that right? And B is actually how much a quantity changes depending on X, right? So these two are very important, okay? So what is it that I'm going to start with? Well, I need to change A for the starting value. And of course, in this case, is the value of the house, which is 285,000, right? And then we're going to write down the B. So this it's A, and that's how much money or how much are they going to pay for the house. Is that right? Okay. And B is actually the rate in which the price of the house is going to be increasing, right? Now you have to remember that that is your rate, which is 7%, and that is the same thing as 0.07. Now, since this is increasing, then that's going to tell me something very important about B. Then B will be greater than 1. Is that right? Because it's increasing. And this also tells me then that this is a growth. Because remember, there's two types of exponential function that we're going to be talking about, growth and decay. And the one that we're talking about right now is growth. Very good. Okay, so I am not just going to write down 0.07 for B. I'm actually going to add 1 plus that rate of change or that change that is happening. And that gives me 1.07. And that's the number that I write down for B. Okay, so that's my B value right there. Okay, so let's look at the answer choices. And you tell me that the answer should be letter what? B. I know what you're thinking. Miss, these questions are too easy. In a way they are, because all I'm trying to find out for you right now is how to set it up. We're not really finding the actual answer or how much is the price of the house after so many years. We haven't replaced X for that, okay? Because remember, X in this case will be the number of years that my problem will be happening, okay? So that's my answer right there. So you gotta make sure that you guys know where am I getting those numbers from. Okay, so we said B will be a 1 point something if it's a growth, and if it's a decay, we'll see some of those questions in a little bit of time, right? Maybe another question.